Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So first of all, I sincerely want to apologize for yet again such a long break. Not really something I planned, it's just something that kind of happened. And yeah, I mean, there's reasons for it. Like, you know, motivation, energy, all the good stuff, or not so good stuff. And yeah, I'm not trying to kind of apologize for it, but you know, I'm only human, I have my limitations, but you know, who cares about that right now? Let's just get into this video and what this is all about. So, this is gonna be, you know, basically a maintenance video, but I'm also gonna talk about like the plans for this year, 2026. You know, what will happen, what has happened while I've been on my little break. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's gonna be the video. So, first thing I wanna go over is I'm a bit lighter on animals than I was the last time we spoke, and probably the biggest change you're gonna realize pretty soon is I no longer have a copperhead. And I know I have at least one viewer who absolutely loved that snake, but sadly I kind of fell out of love with him in a way, because you know, he was, most of the time he was super difficult to work with, and you know, yeah, that's the biggest reason. You know, I didn't enjoy having to handle him. Like, if you're gonna be a little bit difficult, you're gonna have to at least be enjoyable, and he wasn't. He was a beautiful snake, and you know, I've enjoyed him for the last 5 years, almost 6 even. But you know, I was just getting tired of him, really. Like, just too much of a hassle for basically no enjoyment, really. So I repurposed his enclosure to my male puff adder. So this is where he lives now. It's a lot of the same stuff, but I did add this whole big piece in the background. As you can see, he loves to climb, so I made it climbable for him, which that's one of the things I love so much with this puff adder, because usually you think of puff adders as, you know, only being on the ground, only just laying there. He kind of breaks the mold. Like, he probably spends more time up there than he does on the ground, although he poops on the ground at least, so gonna have to deal with that little situation. And yeah, another thing that you probably won't even notice is that I did get rid of my lizards, because kind of the same thing. I didn't get much enjoyment of having them. Like, it's awesome that I provided them with a big, huge enclosure, but it was too big for one reason, and that is they were not babies when I got them. If you might remember the unboxing video, they had some size on them, but they were like basically wild. Like, they didn't enjoy interaction with humans at all, which, if you get them as babies and get them used to handling and stuff, they can be super sweet and lovely and, you know, amazing. But there was no way for me to work with these animals. The enclosure was too big, so every time I tried, they would run away and I wouldn't see them. And yeah, basically no fun at all. So I decided to give them to a friend of mine. Well, more of a friend of my brother, but you know, I know him because of my brother. So yeah, a friend of mine. So I know where they are. I know they're having a good time over there. He's already started to work on taming them down because he didn't put them in a massive over-the-top enclosure. He can actually get to them if he wants to. So yeah, that's about 3 animals lighter than I was the last time. And you know, another thing regarding the copperhead is I've been really thinking long and hard about the animal room and you know, what I want to keep and how I'm planning on keeping everything. And he just couldn't fit him. And there's other species that I oh yeah, I need 2 hands for that. There's other species that I'd much rather have and work with. And yeah, he just didn't make the cut, you know. By the way, just look at her. And yeah, these lights and the camera, not the best of friends, but just look at her. Beautiful. A little squam. But yeah, I just couldn't fit him in. So I figured it would be a lot better if he went to someone that could, you know, really, really care for him. And not just, you know, have him, you know, because he's already living here and, you know, not much else. Because I want to be passionate about all the animals that I have. And I just didn't anymore. So, yeah. It always kind of sucks to get rid of an animal. But if you're not passionate, you just shouldn't keep them because you probably won't give them the attention that they deserve. Hi, buddy. So I was gonna take him out, by the way, because he shed not too long ago, but of course he decided to hang out in the back, so gotta be happy with just replacing his water, which he obviously pooped in because he's a naughty boy. No, he's not, he's a good boy, but still. Ooh, I had to change or remove some clothes and change my hat. I was pretty cold before I started filming, but it's always a bit warmer in here. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been busy planning how I want this snake room to be. And you know, I've been thinking a lot, so yeah, that's part of the 2026 plans, you know. I am going to optimize the snake room. I know, I've been saying that for like way over a year now. I want shelves and stuff. I had a couple of shelves in mind, but I'm so glad that I didn't buy them. This is why procrastination is not always a bad thing. And because I figured, well, I realized that they are going to be too small, those shelves. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go wider. And I'm gonna have to stack a little bit on top. So all these are boreal guys. They will be further up, quite tall, but still manageable. Because I mean, these guys, they basically take care of themselves, right? Like fully bioactive, and you know, they are small enough that bioactive enclosure actually works. I mean, I have both of these guys are bioactive, but they're cobras. They can't handle that amount of poop and stuff. So yeah, these I basically only, like, if I'm misting or feeding them, that's kind of like the only time I interact with these guys. So even though it's not exactly what I want, it's gonna be fine to have them a little bit taller. So yeah, that's one of the things. But yeah, let's forget about that for a second. I have a very poopy boy down here. Look at that. That's more poop than he has body mass. At least he didn't poop in the water though. I'm very happy about that. I did up the size of the prey items of, well, a few of the guys, so the poops have been a little bit bigger lately. That's okay, as long as they're happy. Let's see, you're in an awkward position, buddy. Let me just dig this hook right under you before you slither away. Look at that, he's a good boy. And a very pretty boy at that. And as always, be super gentle with the lid because, yeah, exactly, it can kind of freak them out a little bit. But he's a good snake. So is he. He's also a good snake. Oh, all clean, fresh water, everything. That's awesome. I actually saw one of the crabs just now, which is highly unusual. I redid their enclosure the other day, and that's the first time I've seen them in like a month. So just randomly seeing one, yeah, that was a nice experience. They're so cool, the crabs. Oh yeah, fled right to the back. And yeah, he is also cool. Hi, buddy. Anyway, let's just leave him be. I'm gonna lock up. Can I do that one-handed? Yes, I can. So, what's next? So, let's do Chiquita. My beautiful little Cape Cobra. Oh, come on, baby. No. There we go. So, fun fact about her, she farts when she poops. Or she did the last time, at least. There's a poop hiding in the back. I did catch that one live, which was an experience. Yeah, little farty poopy girl. I love her though. Did you see how chill she is? She is the best. I mean, it's. Oh, she's hooding up. Oh, I spooked her. But yeah, she really is the best. Like, she doesn't love the little container, but she is just the best. She's just so curious and she's awesome. I love her so much. Nice, 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 clean, fresh water. And now comes the bit where she might do something that I don't like, and that is let her ass totally rip when I pick her up from here. Okay, so far so good. Awesome. Right, she's okay a little bit, but that's not even close to what she normally expels. Oh, but that still smells. How can that little thing be so potent? Yeah, you know, it's weird. It's like a bitter scent that you can almost taste. Like, imagine when she like really explodes. Gives me unpleasant flashbacks. But yeah, I just gotta go clean out this little box. Cobras, super fun. So now that we've dealt with one cobra, this little banana gal, I just want to talk a little bit about another light yellowish cobra, aka Goldwyn. So I've actually decided I will move him into this 4x2x2. Actually, one of the reasons is kind of similar to the situation with the lizards, because I didn't like that they had such a big enclosure that it was super hard to do any work with them. And that's kind of the situation with Goldwyn. Like if you've been with the channel for a while and remember, he used to live in this one, and that the puff adder is in, which we are, that's why I'm holding a hook by the way, we are getting to him. But the ventilation, that one, you know, it's kind of like two pieces that are kind of sandwiched together, one on the inside, one on the outside. The one on the outside fell off because, you know, they only use hot glue to fasten them. So yeah, I was super freaked out, and I just moved him into that one. And I have silicone that after the fact, but I had already moved him because I couldn't keep him in the enclosure and also have silicone curing. So yeah, it was a bit of a panic move, and he's still not a bad snake, but he's become way more flighty than he used to be. He used to be a lot nicer and easier to work with. Now I've been having so much trouble with him living in there. So yeah, he's gotta move into here. And you can see the little eyelash viper is there. I'm gonna have to move that into an enclosure. Although I would actually prefer if it was still living in a box, but I don't have any spare enclosures to kind of put it away in. And you know, for legal reasons, I can't just have them in a box in the open. Like if it's a non-venomous snake, it's totally fine. But a venomous snake, no, I cannot. But you know, there is a second reason why I'm moving Goldwyn into that enclosure. And that's kind of exciting because I actually need to borrow that enclosure. Yeah, I am getting some additional animals into this room. Actually, in less than a week, so I really hope you stay tuned for the next video, because yeah, that's gonna be an exciting one. It's been something that I've been thinking about it nonstop for like almost 2 months now. Not that the deal was done, but this very specific animal, it's one of my all-time favorite species. I've been wanting to have some for a long time, and lately I've become super obsessed with it. and I've managed to make a little deal. So that's all the teasing you're going to get for that one. So totally subscribe to this channel so you don't miss that video, because it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's the only word. Awesome. Anyway, it's puff adder time. I actually don't want to bother him, but I can't like safely remove that piece of poop. But it looks so peaceful up there. And also I hate this glass. It's kind of rough to pull. Come on, big boy. Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you basically anything. Oh no, this wasn't a good position. Yeah, this is better. Oh man. Could you stop? Could you just be a little easier to deal with? There we go. I am sorry, buddy. I told you I didn't want to disturb him. He looked so peaceful. But he's just such a nice snake. Like, I've had him for almost 2 years now, and I'm really used to him, but lately I've had kind of like a love renaissance. Let's do it a little easy, as we know we can freak out the snakes. Yeah, he's so awesome. The female though, she kind of sucks, to be honest. But she's pretty though, so yeah. Honestly, this is a ridiculous amount. Like, it's a puff adder. Oh, I see there's a turd over there. Kinda explains things. Oh well. But hey, take a look at the enclosure. It's not amazing, but it's kinda good. Like, I love this thing. I was actually gonna use that for that guy, the Zapcan, the Neotropical guy. But I figured this was a good climbing thing for him. Oh well. Better clean up. Okay, all done. Let's see what he's up to. Oh, he's doing some kind of circle thing. Let's get over here, buddy. There we go. Ooh. He's getting big. He's my nice thick boy. And can we get the tail in? There we go. Very good. And keep out of strike range when we close up. Not that he's very striky in general. Can't strike the hook at times because he thinks he's getting fed. But he's a very well-behaved puff adder. I love him. But you know, if they can strike like super crazy, like one of the fastest striking snakes in the world, so you absolutely do not want to keep your little thingies anywhere near strike range. Which of course goes for any venomous snake, but a bit more with these guys than many other snakes. But they're awesome though. I love puff adders. I love the whole Bitis family, like boons and rhino vipers, and you know, there's a bunch of awesome like dwarf Bitis species, and if I had the room I would want all of them. But yeah, I'm just gonna go change the water. She hasn't pooped or anything. which is nice. But yeah, I'm not gonna film that. Not much to see. She's super boring. She's a ball python with fangs, basically. Like, she's a thick-bodied African snake, doesn't do anything, and poops. Sounds like a ball python to me. So we have arrived to the last snake I'm gonna film. You know, I've been doing like the misting and stuff like that, and a little bits and pieces off cam. Oops. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do this one. Whoa. She's in a mood. Yeah, well. Yeah, why don't you... Oh no. Yeah, come here. Look at her. Isn't she just absolutely gorgeous? My beautiful, beautiful Indo-Chinese spitting cobra. She might be beautiful, but man, does she poop a lot. Like, it's crazy, you guys. Like, I mean, it's a cobra, so it's expected, you know, but still, the smell that comes out of this enclosure at times is not for the faint of heart. Anyway, better get cleaning. Well then, that's that taken care of. Which is awesome. Yeah, she's not very happy. I don't know if you can actually hear that, but she's doing her normal hissing and growling. Yeah. Let's see if we can just scoop her up like this. And right in the back we go. Thought she was gonna bolt straight to the cave, but you know, any reason to actually get a decent look at her? Yeah, she is majestic. Damn it, I forgot to clean the glass again. Every time. Every damn time. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna feed her later today, so to make up for being such a cruel guy who just pulls her out of her precious home. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna have to do a little bit off cam, like I'm gonna take care of Goldwyn, because I mean, he was out just before I started with Pink. Maybe I should have tried to get him first, but yeah, anyway. But he's of course hiding in some of his burrows somewhere, so not gonna be able to get him today either. So I'm just gonna have to stand there with tongs and kind of pick out the poop and stuff. Not very entertaining to see at all, so excuse me. But yeah, first video of the year, first video after a long break, and a few hints here and there about what's coming and a couple of plans. Like I said, I'm gonna do shelves, and that will kind of free up this entire wall, basically. So yeah, that means I can have more animals and yeah, do good, nice enclosures. So very stoked about that. So yeah, I really hope you wanna join me this year, and we're gonna make everything better, nicer enclosures, cool animals. Look at that, she's still out. Yeah, what a perfect note to end on. A little bit of pink out in the open. But yeah, that's the plan for 2026. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I want to get started pretty soon, which I plan on doing. We'll see exactly when this whole thing starts to take shape. But first, remember, next video, it's gonna be a great one, an unboxing. That's step one. Step two is to get all the rest that I just said. And yeah, so please like, comment, and most of all, subscribe. I would totally appreciate that, because that will help out this channel tremendously. And yeah, the bigger of a following I get, the better the channel can be. So I hope you have that in mind. If you like what you see and want to see more and better stuff, please subscribe. And of course, check out my brother, subscribe to him as well, at West Bay Reptiles. And if you're Swedish or just like the sound of Swedish, check out West Bay Reptiles Sverige. That's his Swedish speaking channel. And if you are Swedish, please follow us on TikTok. I'm Tommy Serpents over there as well. And yeah, my brother is West Bay _reptiles. We go live quite a lot, so if you're a Swedish speaking person, it would be awesome if you would like to join us there. But you know, until next time guys, take care, love you, and see you on the next one.